What up, everybody? How are you doing? Sir Venom IK coming to you right now. Today, we are going to do our first look at the Palo Emilio. That's right, Tier 10. Tier 10 Italian destroyer with SAP, some really bad torpedoes, and some health. Coming up right now. Yes, that's right. This ship, Palo Emilio, was given to me by Wargaming for purposes of the reviews and testing and all that other beautiful things that I'm required to tell you guys now because of regulations. Gotta love those regulations. Either way, so my initial reaction to this thing, it's 7 kilometer detectability, and it's the detectability is not that great, but there's been this trend in DDs that have come out, bigger gunboats. Let's look at the Friesland has just recently come out, and if you play this with somebody else, and if you play this as a group, then this thing does really nasty. Let's put it this way. The Palo Emilio has the SAP, right? The semi-AP, just like the rest of the Italian birds do. And they absolutely smash other DDs. So I was pretty happy with that. You could outgun these things. I was getting 3,000 and 5,000 minimum. I think I saw a 10,000 damage volley. Maybe I got lucky or something and I misread the deals. But the damage versus other destroyers is absolutely ridiculous on these things. Three-shotting a Gearing. He had like 15,000 hit points, and I hit him 3 times, and he died. 3 volleys, that is. It's a pretty tough little boat. The torpedoes are. What do I think about the torpedoes? They're kind of long. They're slow, and they kind of remind me of the low yang torps. When you hit with a low yang. They don't do a whole lot of damage, but they're just there to, I guess, cause floods. You can literally do more damage with your guns than you can getting a hit on a torpedo on any kind of angle. If you hit a broadside Russian cruiser or something like that, then yeah, you'll pretty much get full damage because they don't have torpedo protection. Overall, my opinion on this thing so far in the first instance of that I've played this boat. Played it a handful of times. It's pretty good. I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed being aggressive with this thing, going around corners and waiting for people to come around the corners on me. Playing mid-range gunboat. If you see them out there, you can pretty much, the loop on them is not awful under 6 kilometers, but it does suffer from very fast. Let's get these guns out there, and then they just kind of float down if you're going at range. So when you're fighting against something like a battleship, or you don't have any DDs around you that you can go hunt, then you are relegated to sitting mid range and spamming your SAP. Now you don't get the bonus of fires because SAP doesn't do fires, so it kind of hurts it a little bit. But overall, I think, let's rate this boat. Right now, I give it about a 5. There's something that I don't know what to do with this SAP, or how to make it better. Maybe change the damage ratios versus destroyers to make it a little bit more, and give the other DDs a chance. I mean, overall, you're going to be spotted. You're going to be spotted from way the hell out there. It does have pretty decent reloads. You're going to be spotted from way out. You're spotted at 7 kilometers, and when you're fighting against things like the Shimakaze that has 5.5 kilometer detection, or a Gearing that you can get it down to 5.6 with the legendary mod, these things are going to hurt you as you're coming in. But as soon as you're spotted, as soon as they're spotted, you will be able to very much return fire and absolutely hurt them. So maybe it is balanced. I don't know. I've enjoyed this boat. I've enjoyed playing it. And thank you very much for Wargaming and giving me the opportunity to test this boat out. But either way, there you go. There's my first look. It's pretty decent. Where do they go with it? I don't know. I don't know what it needs. Maybe a different shell drag velocity or something to where my shells don't feel like they're just like meh, meh, and then they just kind of fall to the target and don't really have too much punching power. At least that's the way I feel. But either way, guys, that's all I got for you. I'm Sir Venom IK. We'll see you guys next time. Salutes, my friends.